Eats and Treats, Catering for Couch Potatoes, by Graham Whittaker. All rights reserved. No part of this publication may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic, mechanical, recording, or otherwise, without the prior written permission of the author. Graham Whittaker asserts the rights as the author of this audiobook and related print books. Published by Think Tank Publishing, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. ISBN 13 978 0 987 4470 5 0. Read by Paul Mailath of Lake Munmora, New South Wales, Australia. Dedicated to Sally and Margaret. Chapter 1. And in the beginning. Australian humour is often described as dry. This book is no different. Many of you reading this book will not have experienced a time just a teeny tiny bit before the internet. Motorola had just released bag phones. They weighed in at around 30 pounds, and there was no such thing as an app. They say that Australia is a wide brown land, a land of sweeping plains. Yet there are magnificent pockets of green tranquillity. There is a place steeped in native folklore just 35 miles west of the town of Kempsey on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. It is called Mt Bandi Bandi. I bought those 356 acres sight unseen from a newspaper advert, so Margie railed at me for spending money on a piece of barely accessible land. At the time, I thought of it as a place to go camp under the stars, perhaps to spend some time alone in the bush. Up there, dear companion, with no light bleeding from the towns, the sky is a blanket of stars rarely seen from any other place. Shooting stars, satellites burning up in the atmosphere, a billion stars like pinpricks through a black sheet. The land was thick with trees and ferns. Along the creek, passion fruit vines climbed into the thick canopy of gum trees. In the creek, a family of platypus. Aboriginal stories told of a hidden lake high up near the peak. They told of climbers and adventurers seeking it out. Those who returned were few, and they spoke of a strange and magic place. Do you believe in aliens, dear companion? I'm not sure if I do. I can tell you of symmetrical lights appearing high up on a ridge. They came one at a time, spearing in from the sky just as the light began to turn to the blackness that is so deep you feel that even a searchlight would not cut through it. We watched for perhaps an hour. 8 or maybe 10 in all line up on a ridge impossible to reach without expertise and equipment. And then, one by one, they rose into the sky and became like the stars. They moved at astonishing speed. For a moment or two, they were in formation. And then they were gone. This is Mt Bandi Bandi, home, the Indigenous people say, of the serpent of the dreamtime, the elusive and mildly venomous Bandi Bandi snake. I'm not sure if I believe in magic either, dear companion. I do believe in the stories of the dreamtime, stories that have spanned over 40,000 years, recorded only in pictures and spoken word by Aboriginal elders. Oh yes, I believe in the dreamtime stories. The land will give and the land will take. To disrespect it, whether in the town or the bush, will have bitter consequences. That I am here to tell this story is a special privilege. Up there beyond the reach of the logging tracks, what is left is boulders and rocks, washed by the rains. There are no signposts, and many offshoots winding more deeply into the forest. They look like veins and capillaries and can take you further off your route. My 356 acres was high on the mountain. Beyond, the tracks were good only for hiking. Woe betide anyone who went unprepared. So here, dear companion, was where I began what was to be a new life. A life born of tragedy, grief, and the valued friendship of a few. The first was Darren, affectionately known as Daz. The mountain has its ways. Perhaps it calls out. I'm glad you are here with me, dear companion. Walk with me for a while. I can lean on you. Take your arm if I stumble. It has been many years and the road has been long. Ahead of us is truth and consequences. And so to introductions. Let us go first to the mountain. This time I will not be going alone. Your company will give me courage. These days my home is Melbourne, but on occasion
Sample complete. Ready to continue?